Hola, bienvenidos. I'm Luntica, guys. Welcome back. So this is a following video up after Luna and Artemis. I wanted to review them, and I wanted to review also Kero from Cardcaptor Sakura. But yes, I wanted to talk about this character and why I commissioned him and why he's the cutest. Okay, you guys. So same thing here, like I said in my previous video. I custom requested Kero before Luna and Artemis. They were right after Kero, but I requested Kero on June 15th of 2022, and same seller. So her name is workshop_Melvin or Melvin Renee. So that is the artist. I'm gonna put a picture here of the artist. Instagram. You can also find her on Facebook if you are interested in her work, whether you are on Facebook, Instagram. I found her on Etsy, and from Etsy I followed her on Instagram, and from there I also followed her on Facebook. I have her in all my sources. So quick backstory. I'm going to say the same information I said in my other video. I'm going to say here as well. If this is the first time you're watching this video, hi you guys, I'm Luntica. I am a collector, I'm a cosplayer, photographer, in the sense that I love taking pictures as my hobby, and I am just basically sharing all my collection here on this channel with you guys. So I first started this back in 2017, a long time ago. I first started off with Niffler from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I found this artist on Facebook. That's before, that's a very long time. That was before that's how I got into these kind of like creations. So I had Niffler in 2017. In January, if I'm not mistaken, 26 of 2017, I found the seller on Facebook. She was making Nifflers, but just for herself. And I reached out to her, asking if she can make one for me, just for me as a commission. She was very hesitant at first because that wasn't something that she was planning on doing. But I don't know how I persuade her back in the day that I got her to say yes. And she did. And from there, my collection started with Niffler. And after Niffler, I found this artist, the one I just mentioned now. I found her on Etsy. I had seen her in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I saw her work before, but there was nothing at the time that interested me. So I just, I had her there until 2020. I realized that I just happened to go into her store, like on Etsy, like to see what she has done recently, and I found that she made Kilala from Inuyasha. I absolutely lost it. I just wanted to have Kilala for my cosplay and for my Inuyasha collection overall. So I reached out to her. I told her, like, look, you have this Kilala. I want it done. I saw that you made her. Can you make one for me? And she's like, yes, I can make one for you. Actually, I have one I'm making right now. I'm making two for my store, so I'll just give you one of those that I'm making. And it took her 2 weeks, just like she said she would work on. And you guys, that was the best decision I have done. After Niffler, it was Kilala, and from there it was history. I love her work. 2 years later, 2022, this year I decided to reach out to her and ask her a personal commission. I have never asked her a commission before, but I wanted to do something with her. I told her, look, I really like Cardcaptor Sakura. She wasn't familiar with the anime or Kero for that matter, so she told me, oh, give me a little bit like of a rundown. What does this character look like? I need to see all his features, all his sides. So I bombarded her with a bunch of pictures of Kero. I'm like, he's very tiny, he's not like big like your other creations. I need him to be, well, that's not true, because she has some creations that are pretty small, like they're like palm size. And I told her, like, something like this big, something like that scale wise, I need you to do it like that, in that scale. Can you do that for me? And she told me, like, yes, I can do that. He looks pretty simple, he's not that complicated. How do you want him to look? And I remember giving her details about Kero, of how I wanted him to look. I'm like, I want him to look like the anime. He's pretty close to the manga. They're pretty like close. It's not that much of a big of a difference between the anime and the manga, between the character as little Kero. And she's like, what, how do you want the eyes? I'm like, I just want them like how you see them, like little dots. And I remember I told her, I'm like, please, I know his character is his face is very rounded, but he does, on his profile, he does have like his snout coming out. And I do want that to be like visible. It's not as visible because she really kept it true to the character, but she did give him the snout, like the the profile that's now coming out of this little character Kero. I even give her like a lot of pictures of Kero's profile, and she's like, okay, I think I have an idea. I'm gonna do the best that I can. And from there, it was history. She sent me, she actually did 2 Keros. I'm gonna put a picture here so you guys can see the 2 Keros, which is this one, and the other one that she made, it was a larger scale. And I was like, oh, I love them both, they're beautiful, but I wanna go with the one I told you I want him to look identical to the series, and that's the one I'm gonna, she's like, oh, you just pick, I know you told me to make it identical, but I went ahead and did another one. A little bit bigger, and let me know which one you like more. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go with the one that I asked you, and this is the one I ordered. I don't know if you guys can see him. He has his little profile. You can see it a little bit, like right there. You can see it, right? She even asked me, I sent her so many pictures of Kero. She's like, there's one of his mouth open. Do you want him to be like, I told her, no. Just make him with his mouth closed. That's how I want Kero, so I can always pose him and have him ready. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but he looks 100% like Kero, but he kind of reminds me of Winnie the Pooh. But overall, it is Kero. I know it's him. I know that's his facial expression. I know his little body. It kind of blew my mind that she can just make these characters the way they look like. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how look how amazing. Like, you can move him. These characters are flexible. They are easy to move. I love how you can move all their, I love how you can move all their joints. That's why I became so fascinated when I saw Niffler for the first time, because when the seller, the artist, put pictures on Facebook that he could move, he could, like do stuff, I was like, holy crap. That's really cool. I want that in my collection, and I want that in my cosplay because I can interact with them, and I want them to come to life and be part of, of my collection, but be also part of my cosplay. And when she did Kero for me, since like I told you guys, I commissioned this. She never done this character before. She wasn't even familiar with Cardcaptor Sakura, but she understood the assignment, like people say, but she really understood what I wanted. She grasped that. She took it all in, and she made this adorable Kero, which by the way, she has made more now, and people keep asking her for, because Cardcaptor Sakura is a very popular anime, a very popular magic girl, and people do love Kero, so you're welcome. Maybe someone else would have asked him if they ever came bump into her, but I was the first person who asked for Kero and who asked for Luna and Artemis. So your girl Luntica got you. I got you. And so I think he's amazing. There's one more character I did ask from her. It isn't here yet. It's in the process, but I am keeping it on the download. I don't like to give away what I like to custom request and commission. I always keep it until the download, until I am ready to reveal to you guys what it is. But all these characters, at least these 2 and Kero and the last one, I'm the first one to ask for those kind of characters. So I broke the ice for you guys. And I'm sure people who are fans of Cardcaptor Sakura want Kero and want Luna and Artemis. So don't miss your chance to get these. These are incredible. They are movable and they are perfect. Just look at Kero's wings. Like, just look at it. Like I can move it. And that's what I find mind-blowing. I have like a Cardcaptor Sakura, but I haven't really done it. But I do want to take pictures with Kero because I think he's really cute. And I have him also with other stuff that I have, like a little tea and little stuff. And I know he loves flan, like me. And I think he's the most cutest little thing in this whole world. And I'm so glad he is part of my collection. All I need is this Kilala here. I don't have her here with me. She's in a different part where I keep all my cosplays and collections. But these 2 are present with me now, and I do wanted to show you guys. I do want to make a Kilala video because I think it's only right that I share another creation of this amazing artist. I fully support. I love asking for commissions. I love looking artists up that do commissions and make things come to life. I think that was the goal here for me and for her. She loves making things come to life and things look beautiful. And she captured Kero perfectly. I think he's the cutest thing on this planet. And of course, she has already made other ones just like this one because people are already enticed and wrapped around adorable Kero. So I highly recommend her. Please check her out on Instagram, Facebook, all her social medias. Look her up. She's very talented. I highly recommend her. If you guys bump into her, just tell them your girl Luntica sent her over, because this is how it goes. Just look at it. Look, it's like a little way. I love it. He's like coming in. I got you, buddy. We'll do a cosplay of Soccer and I'll be your Soccer and you're my baby. So, guys, this was so much fun. I'm so happy I have this opportunity. I'm so glad I can add this to my collection and to my look. God, Soccer right there. Entonces comenzamos el video en español. Aquí tengo mi niña Olivia. Oli, mamá. Ay, mamá. Ay, esa niña. Ay, esa niña. Ay, mamá. Dios te bendiga, mamá, mucho. Niña de Cristo. Alright, guys. En español. Bueno, entonces comenzamos el video en español. Como vieron en mi video, si no lo han visto, chequen el video de Luna and Artemis. También es la misma artista que me hizo Kero, y les voy a comentar un poquito igual en español. Como les comenté en inglés, yo comencé esta aventura en 2017. Ha pasado mucho tiempo, ha sido en 6 años. Yo estoy coleccionando cosas así, son muy especiales, específicamente las que hizo para mi colección. Desde que yo me encontré con Niffler en Facebook, que fue una artista que me encontré en Facebook, le escribí. Fue una persona que en ese momento no estaba tomando comisiones ni estaba vendiendo sus Niffler, lo tenía para enseñar a la gente lo que ella estaba haciendo, y no sé cómo fue que la convencí que me hiciera una comisión y que me hiciera un Niffler. Yo creo que después de eso, que ella hizo su comisión conmigo, empezó a vender Nifflers para todo el mundo que quería a través de Facebook. Me encantó mucho la forma de maquinismo, como era, los muelles por dentro, cómo funciona. Y creo que hoy en día tienen las cosas más actualizadas, pero en ese momento creo que Niffler, no estoy 100% seguro porque no sé cómo es por dentro, pero creo que como ella lo hizo eran con muelles y funcionaba muy interesante. Lo puedes doblar y hacer lo que tú quieres con él. De ese momento me quedé conectada, quería más cosas de esas, pero no había otros personajes que me llamaban la atención. Hasta el 2019 me encontré con esta artista, que disculpa si lo estoy leyendo mal, workshop_melvin.rainy o Rainy. Es ella la encontré en 2017 en Etsy. Tengo una cuenta, compro cosas ahí que están hechas por los artistas. Normalmente siempre lo que se busca en Etsy tiene que ser que encuentres una cosa que es un artículo que quieren vender, pero normalmente Etsy es un website que uno encuentra cosas que están hechas por ellos mismos. Y me encontré esa artista específicamente en Etsy y vi que tenía muchas creaciones bonitas, entonces la empecé a seguir, pero no había nada en particular que me llamó la atención hasta el 2020. En 2020 ella hizo a Kirara, la gata de Sango de Inuyasha, y perdí la cabeza porque estaba totalmente enamorada. Como ustedes saben, soy fanática de Sailor Moon y Inuyasha. Son, bueno, y Rurouni Kenshin, pero no tienen tanta mencancía como ellos dos. Y como vi que ella hizo esa gatita, Hilana, es muy especial para el personaje Sango y muy especial para mí. Entonces le pedí enseguida, como la vi que la tenía disponible, pero creo que no me acuerdo si estaba out of stock, le pedí que si podía hacerme una. Y en ese momento dijo, está perfecto, porque yo actualmente estoy haciendo 2 para mi cuenta, así que una de esas 2 que estoy haciendo te voy a dar una. Entonces ahí fui mi primer compra con ella, que no fue comisionada por mí, pero fue una cosa que ella tenía disponible en su cuenta de Etsy, y ya con ella me quedé conectada. La seguí por mucho tiempo, la sigo todavía, creo que siempre la voy a seguir porque es una persona que apoyo y la respeto mucho, y me gusta mucho su forma de ser y su arte y cómo hacer las cosas. Y hasta este año 2020 me dio por pedirle una comisión. Volví a entrar en su cuenta de Etsy y volví a entrar en Instagram y me di cuenta que ella estaba tomando comisiones. Creo que no me acuerdo si fue eso o fue que yo le pregunté, no me recuerdo bien, pero fue hace unos meses atrás. Y le pedí al personaje Kero, que nunca lo he hecho, nunca reconoció el anime Card Capture Soccer. Cuando le comenté, me dijo, ¿qué es eso? ¿Cuál es el personaje? Tienes que mandarme foto para yo entender cómo es él. y le di como un rundown, le di la información corta, breve, que es un Magic Girl, y este es el sidekick de ella, que siempre estaba con ella, que es el muñequito Kero, el personaje Kero, y le mandé muchas fotos de fotos de profile, de lado, de frente, por atrás, como era el Kero. Le mandé fotos de la manga, le mandé fotos del anime por todas partes. Le expliqué que era un personaje muy chiquitico, que no era grande. Creo que hasta esto es un poquito bastante grande comparado, pero en el anime siempre te pone que eres bien chiquitico y a veces te pone que es un poquito más grande, entonces nunca está como 100% ahí. Pero sí le comenté que quería que fuera lo más cercano, que ella tuviera. Le enseñé un ejemplo de una de las cosas que ella hizo, que era bastante chiquitica. Me mira como una escala por este tamaño, es como yo quiero el personaje, que sea bien chiquitico, que se vea mucho como la manga, que es igual como el anime. De verdad no hay tanta diferencia entre los dos porque es literalmente idéntico. Y le mandé todas esas fotos, me dijo dame un tiempo, yo lo voy a trabajar y cuando esté completo yo te la mando la foto y tú me dices si te gusta o no te gusta. Siempre ella hace esas cosas que me gustan mucho porque te da el chance, si hay algo que ella pueda mejorar o no te guste, ella te lo puede volver a hacer. No ha sido nunca el caso para mí, normalmente todo lo que ella me ha hecho me ha encantado. Y cuando me mandó las fotos de Kero, después de mandarle toda esa información, como les dije, fue la primera persona que le comisioné, le mandé un commission y nadie le ha pedido eso, entonces me puse, es como es un honor en el sentido que no se ha hecho. Fui la primera persona que le pedí algo así a ella y lo logró, y de verdad que capturó el muñequito, el personaje, las cosas que yo le pedí también, que yo sabía que la cabecita de Kero era bastante redondita, pero quería que el profile de él, le mandé muchas fotos de profile porque quería que ellas entendieran que sea que la cabecita era bolita, muy redondita, que la carita de él tenía su naricita y su boquita y sus manquitas como él tenía, así que era redondita, y eso fue lo que ella me hizo. No es tan notable, pero sí está ahí, que es lo que yo le pedí. Mike, no me hagas la cabeza que sea totalmente redonda, pero sí quiero que tenga un poco de cara por adelante porque el personaje lo tiene. Yo sé que la cabecita de él es una bolita, pero sí tiene por el lado que se puede ver, y eso fue exactamente lo que ella me hizo. Me recordó un poco a Winnie the Pooh, pero no es idéntico porque Kero sí se parece a su personaje, que me gusta mucho. Creo que pues por la forma de las piernitas, que me recordó el cuerpecito de Pooh, pero sí se parece al personaje Kero, y sí hizo más allá lo que yo le pedí. De verdad que capturó el personaje Kero, igual que Lunar Ornaments. Creo que también hizo súper trabajo entre ellos dos. Y mira por atrás, solamente mira las alitas, mira cómo le estoy dando, que se mueven igual. Estas cabecitas se pueden rotar, se pueden mover las manitos, que son las cosas que me gustan mucho de estas creaciones. No sé cómo se llaman porque de verdad que nunca le he preguntado. Siempre tienen sus nombres, como los personajes. Pero me gusta mucho, creo que es algo que siempre voy a seguir coleccionando dependiendo, pero creo que ya oficialmente para mí van a ser personajes que yo quiero específicamente, y que si están ellos también tomando comisiones. Si no están tomando comisiones, creo que eso ya es otro caso, pero por el momento sí me gusta que sean personajes que a mí me gustan personalmente y que no sea cualquiera. Entonces estoy muy agradecida que esta artista, esta persona, estaba tomando comisiones y me hizo esta comisión que yo le pedí de Kero, y me hizo a Lunar Ornaments. Y como les comenté, también tengo otra que le pedí, pero no voy a decir cuál es. Ustedes pueden adivinar y pensar lo que puede ser. Pero cuando llegue el momento les voy a también compartir un video de esa creación también igual, y comisión. Pero las recomiendo mucho si eres fanático de Magic Girls o de otras cosas. Ella tiene muchas cosas que ella hace. Puede que haya un personaje que ella ya lo tenga, ustedes también lo pueden conseguir, o si es algo que quiere específicamente, también ella toma comisiones, pero siempre tengan en mente que eso toma tiempo y dedicación, así que dejen ver, siempre pregúntenle si ella está tomando comisiones, que es lo mejor, y si te dice que sí, es que lo va a hacer seguramente. Entonces les digo muchas gracias por mirar mi video. Soy fanática de las Magic Girls y me gustó mucho compartir esto con ustedes. Kero es un muñequito muy gracioso, muy bonito. Me gusta que tienes las articulaciones que se pueden mover por muchas partes y los puedes poner en poses diferentes. Y yo tengo una cosita, un cosplay de Sakura, así que me gustaría tirarme fotos con mi muñequito Kero, que lo veo y me encanta, que es parte de mi colección también. Y eso es todo, chicos. Gracias por mirar mi video. No se olviden de suscribir a mi canal, de darle un like, dejar un comentario, dejarme saber lo que ustedes piensan. Y como siempre, los veo la próxima. ¡Chao! Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you really love this. It was so fun sharing this information with you. It's been a while since I showed my face. I just try to mainly just film my figures and my stuff up close and personal so you guys can see, because that is my goal. I do like close-ups and how things look, and that's ideally how I like to film so everyone can see what I'm seeing. But I wanted to show you these particular characters I love, and it's a very special collection in my collection of my other collections, but these are very specific kind of creation, and they have grown over the years. I mean, this year I kind of went a little bit more out, but I started in 2017, so it's been 6 years since I've been collecting them, and I love it. I love it. So guys, remember to subscribe. Tell me in the comments below what you think about these characters, what you think about this video. I'd love to hear your feedback. And I highly recommend this seller. I highly recommend this artist. Check her out. Check out other artists on Etsy. They do the same thing as she does. You can always check her out and see which one you like best. But I really recommend her. I love her work, and oh my gosh, she is amazing. I couldn't thank her enough for what she did of Kero. I'm constantly sending her videos of my collection. I'm like, look at the babies you have made for me. These are my babies. And she's like, oh my god, that just brings joy to my life, and just, you know, it makes me happy. She told me, it makes me happy that I can make you happy, and then through my creations and through characters that we all love, you know, we can have that. I was so thankful that I found her, and she was open to take commissions at the time, and she's still taking commissions. But do keep in mind, when you ask for a commission, that she needs her time to make these things with lots of love and care. So do give her time, and always ask her if she has commissions open or not. All right guys, thank you so much. I'll catch you next time. Bye.